All right, guys. So, what I want to talk about here is, this tweet blew up yesterday on Twitter. It's from Megatron. I knew who this guy was, but I don't follow him because I'm not really on Twitter like that anymore. I post stuff on there, but I don't really interact with people and stuff anymore. And I think people don't like me for that. And I'm sorry. Like I just, after last year, man, like the constant attacks, the constant smears, the shadow banning, like I just if it wasn't for this network, I wouldn't even be on Twitter anymore. Like that's just the way I feel. I know a lot of my comrades don't like it, but it's the truth, man. Like that is how I feel. But anyway, this is from Megatron. It says new Donald Trump has was caught on video explaining his billionaire friends made billions yesterday with tariffs and stock market manipulation. And I made a TikTok video about this, and I was right. Sometimes you hate being right, but I mean, it just makes common sense. Like the guy imposed all these tariffs on all these different countries, and then all of a sudden, as soon as the stock market tanked for like what a few days, then he gonna do a 90-day pause on it, which to me is wild because again, it's like I mean, what's to negotiate? Like tariffs is supposed to be like a bargaining tactic, but he's doing it. Trump is doing it because obviously, to enrich his billionaire buddies. But it's a video right here that's playing automatically. I'm gonna play it for you. Uh, let me see. Here you go. Play it. Just 13 seconds, so it is very quick.
This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made 2.5.
He said Charles Schwab, right? Charles Schwab. Oh yeah, y'all heard about that. Y'all know what that company is. It's a kind of investment business or something. Um, but yeah, I just had to say that because it's kind of like hard to hear him, like a little bit inaudible. Because I guess the camera ain't, I mean, the microphone ain't close to his face or nothing like that. But yeah.
Half billion today, and he made 900 million. That's not bad, because he's in financials. I've always been following. This is Charles Schwab. It's not just a company, it's actually an individual. And he made 2.5 billion today, and he made 900.
Now, Trump said that Charles Schwab made $1.5 billion today. I guess that's the day when the stock market tanked. And the other guy made what he said 900 billion, so 900 million, so close to $1 billion just by the stock market tanking. Like, bro, like, bro, they like, bro, like, I hope MAGA sees this, but they, MAGA, some of them probably, to their credit, they probably not MAGA anymore, but some of them just, I don't know what it is with Trump. Like, Trump is a good manipulator. Like, this guy, like, I don't think Trump meant for this to be recorded. Somebody had their phone out, Trump to see him. Like, you know, like all these motherfuckers like this. Like, people say, oh, we should have Kamala and Biden. Like, but bro, Kamala would be doing the same thing. Kamala had billionaire donors too. So, I mean, what difference would it make either with Trump or Kamala? Like, like, only difference is Kamala wouldn't be blunt about cutting Social Security and Medicare. Trump is, but that's the only difference. Like, I mean, what Kamala's doing to improve Social Security and Medicaid. Like, I found out too from Social Security as well is that um, at one of these town hall meetings, one person was from that works with the Social Security Administration, and she said that they're 50-year it's a 50-year understaffed. And this is before all the shit with Doge and Elon and Trump happened. So yeah, Social Security, like the process to get on, especially disabled, is very hard. Like my mama, she tried to get on Social Security disability, and by the luck of the draw, she got on there the first time. So even my aunt, she had 2 knee replacements, and she had to get a lawyer to get on there. So yeah, I mean, oh man, like yeah, MAGA, Trump loves billionaires. He don't he don't love you. Like he use you, but he don't like you. Like, come to the lefty side. Like we don't hate you, as long as you're not a racist or nothing like that. Like I don't like racists, but if everybody been brainwashed at one time. I used to be a demo dummy, but I realized that the demo dummies ain't shit. They love using culture war, not culture war. They just use identity politics, aka DEI, a lot, and and not have a black agenda. So forget the demo dummy. So same with MAGA. Forget Trump. Like it's the oligarchy, man. Like Trump would do any like he's being there. Robert Barons would do anything to fuck over the working class. And still in China, like still terrorist place in China. So most of our stuff is made in China. So again, it's like, yeah, yeah, it's wild. All right, guys, on to the next video. All right, guys, before I get to this next segment, be sure to like the video. It's free and it don't cost you nothing. So like the video. Greatly appreciate it. Us at the ATV Network. So Trump, man, like these billionaires are out of touch, man. Like Trump is not he's Trump never have to go grocery shopping a day in his life. Like MAGA, because Trump campaigned as a populist. Like the guy know how to draw a crowd. Like he fooled you, MAGA people. He fooled you. He fooled you into think, he's for you. Really, like the last segment I had. If you're just not watching, go back and rewind it. Really rewind it for the beginning. Before the intro music, like like it, like them two people on TikTok was cooking. But anyway, um, like I never heard, like, how old as I am, I never heard the term grocery is an old fashioned word. Like that right there should be a red flag to anybody that supports this guy. Like he's out of touch. He was never in touch to begin with. Like the guy was born into riches. Like they had people to grocery shop for them and buy them food. He could pay them. He don't have to have the burden. He don't have the burden to go to a grocery store with only a few dollars, hoping that you could get everything that you need, and then some stuff you might have to put back, like I had to do back in the day, like me and my mama had to do back in the day, like that shit. Especially when the store's packed, man. People see you, like you live in a small town. People see you, they talk about you and shit like that. Like he broke, man. He this, they that. Like that's embarrassing, man. Or going with a debit card, you got $15 on that motherfucker. Going in there, you buy stuff and you know it ain't gonna go through. You let it go through anyway because you're so poor, and the motherfucker declines. Like he never had to go through that shit. So he could talk all the shit he wants. He's full of shit. And then this infographic on Fox News said egg prices continue to go down. Well, last time I checked, a price of eggs is still $5 for a dozen. So egg prices are still high as fuck. Out of touch, man. Out of fucking touch, bro.
But likewise, an old-fashioned term that we use, groceries. I used it in the campaign. It's such an old-fashioned term, but a beautiful term, groceries.
It's not an old fashioned term. It's not an old fashioned term, bro. Everybody says grocery. I go grocery shopping. Oh God, God, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh my God, because he never had to go grocery shopping. Like, dude, please.
Groceries. It sort of says a bag with different things in it. Groceries went through the roof. And I campaigned on that. I talked about the word groceries for a lot.
Groceries still through the roof after you said yourself that you're going to lower grocery prices, and people, because they're desperate, and the system is what it is, they voted for you because of the economy and because grocery prices were high under Biden. Now you the president. Grocery prices are still very, very high, but the term groceries is an old fashioned term. Like, bro, and then the same, like, I think prior to you being sworn in again, you said that it don't work like that. You can't lower grocery prices like that. So yeah, like he's just full of shit. Oh man. Let me read the description. Shout out to Aaron Rupar. He says, make it bigger. It says Trump, an old fashioned term that we use groceries. I used it on the campaign. It's such an old fashioned term, but a beautiful term. Yeah, it's not a beautiful term when you need to go grocery shopping, but you can't because you broke, or you can't really buy what you need because you don't have enough money. Like again, like that dude said in the video earlier, like why do we need fake fake currency? Money's fake to buy food that was grown on the earth. Like like I have to be a paywall to buy food. Uh, but yeah. So yeah, man. Shout out to Aaron Hooper. Him and Megatron. They be keeping us updated. So all right, guys. On to the next episode. And always, by the way, I forgot to. That was a week. That was a couple of weeks old. And I forgot to cover it, so that's why I'm covering it. All right, on to the next story. All right, guys. Before I get to this next episode, be sure to like the video. It's free. Cost you nothing. So yeah, man, this is from CNN. It says Trump has 90 days to do 150 trade deals. Financial markets aren't buying it. Yeah, because every time he adds a new tariff to the list of tariffs, the stock market suffers. Which, in my eyes, I hate that when the stock market tanks, it affects just upper echelon working class people. Well, not really upper echelon, but I hate it affects them in a way. But the robber barons, yeah, fuck them. So let me read this. Um, it says President Trump and his advisors said this is the plan all along. Scare the bejesus out of the world by announcing high tariffs. Get countries to come to the negotiate table and, with the exception of China, of course, back away from the most punishing trade barriers of. Hold on. Back away from the most punishing trade barriers as America works out new trade agreements around the globe. Yeah, but also too that Trump admit on a video that you know his intentions was not to negotiate new trade deals. His intentions was to let his robber baron billionaire buddies Charles Schwab in the gang loot the treasury like that. That's what the main goal was. But Trump 90-day pause on his reciprocal tariffs that were never actually reciprocal give his administration just 3 months to strike enormous complex trade deals with dozens of countries that it says are lining up to negotiate. Financial markets ain't buying it. Stocks have whipsawed. Wow, that's a new word. As voluntary has spiked, and other markets, including oil, bonds, and the dollar, are sending a clear message of deep skepticism that Trump will be able to pull this one off. Uh, it says following another steep off Thursday, stocks appeared calmer for now and fluctuated between gains and losses Friday, which is today. But again, it's like it went back up as soon as Trump announced the pause. But when Trump said we're gonna put more tariffs on China, the stocks went back down again. So yeah, like yeah, like everybody getting fooled, and not to be in our class. The Dow was up 450 points in early afternoon trading. The S&P 500 rose 1.28%, and Nasdaq was 1.5% higher. But the stock market investors have been trading on a nice edge, and any announcement coming from the Trump administration on tariffs has the ability to send stocks surging or tumbling. For example, stocks plunged Thursday after the Trump administration clarified the math it had already used to set China massive 145% tariff, which again, some of you might not know how tariffs work. Basically, tariffs are a tax on us. Now, Trump, like China's not paying for it, we pay for it. So, the Nintendo Switch 2, your new iPhone that you always get every year. Like you're gonna be paying astronomical amounts for it. So my thing is, you better keep your old iPhone. Hell, it's probably an iPhone 15. Like I mean, iPhone 16 anyway. Like I mean, anyway, I don't know why people upgrade a phone every year. Like unless the phone gets damaged or something, I understand. But these phones last a while. So yeah. That's planned obsolescence too as well. Apple wants you to get a new phone every year. You know. uh, um, and let me see. The street had believed the tariff was 125%. The Dow sank sharply at one point, falling more than 2,000 points. Jeez. Uh, in the 129 history of the Dow Jones average, the index was closed higher or lower by at least 1,000 points in just 31 times. Um, Four of those times happened in the past week. Jesus, we. Despite Wednesday's historic gain after Trump announces um, detent, stocks remain well below where they were trading before the president presented his Liberation Day tariff plan on April 2nd. So yeah, man, I'm gonna stop right there. Like, yeah, basically a lot of um financial people saying, yeah, anything Trump says at this point is fabricated. I mean, and now you just finding that out, basically they say we really don't know what he's going to do because he's fucking with the stock market, and and a lot of people are losing their 401ks because of that, like, are losing money in their 401ks. So, and then also too, I heard a thing about people buying gold and stuff because we might be in a recession. Like China is our major trading partner, and yeah, shit is about to get bad, man.